pace set to go around 7:45. So we're looking at 62-second laps. And then also got a second pacer. I mentioned Tom Dodger for 7:56 sort of pace. He'll tee them up just a little bit slower. So they are going to be very, very bunched up in the opening 3 laps. 7.5 laps of the track. You can see Joe Wigfield with that pacing bib in the white bib at the front, leading this race at the moment, and he sat right on that blue light, perfectly positioned, exactly where he wanted to be, trying to keep out of trouble. Another athlete, Joe Wigfield, would be disappointed not to make that final of 1,500 metres at the UK Championships just a couple of weeks ago. So a lot of athletes here capable. Ian Crowright, somebody that can go under 8 minutes, and George Wheeler, perhaps one of the athletes that will be a favourite to get amongst the top 3 here. It looks like he's just been about 4th place at the moment. So the pace being set, bang on through that opening 400 metres. No questions about that. Joe Wigfield, metronomic. A terrific resume across distances, Joe Wigfield, over the last couple of years. He's a perfect man really to pace this. Jack Kavanagh is in there in 2nd place at the moment in that blue strip, and just ahead of him we've got Marketaxxes, the Lithuanian athlete, in the purple strip. So Marketaxxes in front of Kavanagh here, and those two leading nicely, large gap, and then the rest of them just settling into a bit of a rhythm here. It's pacey, 62-second laps, ticking along very nicely, bang on pace, exactly where they need to be, 800 metres in, so that's 2 laps down, 5.5 to go, Rosie.
Yeah, it's good to see them starting off so strongly. Joe Wigfield just perhaps slipping off the edge of those blue lights a little bit. But of course, the blue lights are for the pacemaker. Those guys still on the green, so actually they're pretty bang on in actuality. And Joe Wigfield, they'll be very grateful for the job he's doing, able to take them through. I mean, we've said it time and time again, and we've seen it several times this evening, how impactful the pacemakers can be at these events. And of course, I mentioned the debate we have around wave lights at points and how useful they are. And of course, there is also the debate around having pacemakers and having them in these races, and whether it takes away from the race itself. And I think actually it's superb to have them in with the events like this. These events where people are going 4 times, and it's so helpful for that. And I think that's exactly what the athletes need at this point, and it can really unlock some confidence going when we head into championship racing and different types of racing that you might want to hit at different points in the season. So looking absolutely brilliant, and these 3, obviously including Joe Wigfield as the pacemaker, have really broken away now as they do track the wave lights, as they do stick on them pretty much inch for inch now.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got Abdinasir Elmi, who's the man in 3rd, just ahead of Wheeler, George Wheeler, who is in there in the white vest. The man that's currently 4th back is our 2nd pacemaker, trying to take them through in around about 7:56. So it's only these 2 at the front, Kavanagh and Marketaxxes, who are going with this fast pace, looking for something like 7:45. That's what these lights at the front are set at. So they're doing the right job, trying to go with it. George Wheeler is a man that was around 7:54, and it is that indoors, so if he can get anywhere close to that 2nd pacer, he will be well on for something like that. So he's doing the right thing at the moment, not going out too hard. And Jack Kavanagh, well, he is exceeding expectations here. He's somebody that has gone under 8 minutes, but he's only around 7:57, so he's feeling good. And a big personal best this year of the 1,500 metres, Jack Kavanagh, of 3 minutes 41. So now he's just starting to drift off the back as we go over halfway. He needs to try and latch on to those lights. And you say, Rosie, do the lights help or not? They definitely do in these situations, and I'm sure every 400-metre runner in the world would love to have a set of lights towing them around on the line inside of them. That's how you know they're effective. And for somebody like Jack Kavanagh right now, he just needs to try and keep those lights in his periphery, because that will help keep him close enough to Berta Sayas at this point in the race.
Yeah, it absolutely will, and I think you're right, Scott. And events like this in the BMC, I think we're so lucky to have the lights here. And Joe Wigfield drops out now. It's just the last kind of 2.5 minutes or so of this race left to run, and you can see the gap there. It's just grown and grown, hasn't it? Joe Wigfield has really helped the Lithuanian as he pushes on back into the home straight, ticking off the laps one by one. He's back on those green lights. He moved across the blue ever so slightly a few moments ago. I wondered if the pairing were ready to just push on a little bit. I think with the loss of Wigfield as the pacemaker, the pace just needs to aim to stick on those green lights now. And yeah, the BMC doing a fantastic job of giving the athletes the opportunity to race with these lights and really get the best out of themselves.
Yeah, it's starting to hurt, isn't it? For Saimas Bertasias at the front of this race. So experienced. He's a national record holder at the 1500 metres, the mile and the 3000, and he's showing his quality here. All that experience of competing on the world stage, the European stage. That's why he's well clear of the rest of the field, but over the final 600 metres, he's going to have to dig deep. His best 7:42 just set in Watford last month. I'm not sure if he's going to get near that tonight. It's windy as we're getting late into the evening here. He knows he's well clear too. He's got a lovely controlled running style. The legs strong, the lungs starting to empty. 6:47 at the belt. The light's just drifting away ever so slightly. Kavanagh, if he can keep this up, he's going to be on for a massive personal best. He just needs to pick it up over the final 350 metres. Maybe Kavanagh is starting to fade too much here. But it's Berta Sayas out in front, ticking along very nicely down this back straight. He knows he's got a big lead. Kavanagh against that red light. I think that's going to be about the 8-minute light. So if he can keep going, he's going to be well clear. So, Berta Sayas, well clear. Just how quick will it be? Another look on the shoulder. He knows he's well clear. Can he sprint towards the finish? Close the gap on those lights. Kavanagh has picked up the pace as well. Ahead of that 7:56 light. He could be on for a monster personal best, but it's going to be another big result for the Lithuanian Saimas Berta Sayas. 7:49. It is quick. Kavanagh coming through to take second after committing hard very early on. Abdinasir Elmi coming through for third. Just how quick was that? 7:49.72, the official time, the winning time for Saimas Berta Sayas. I think as well, that is a Tooting track record, smashing the previous best. Not a BMC record, not a BMC all-comers record. He set that himself 7 seconds quicker just over a month ago. Jack Kavanagh, well, 7:54.64, his official time. A massive personal best of over 3 seconds. But what about this man at the front? Hey, Rosie. Berta Sayas getting it done once again at a BMC meeting.
Absolutely, I was just about to say he's been fantastic across the board at BMC meets this year. We've seen him time and time again. He performs every single time, and it's great to see him get the win with such a good time, such a strong time over that 3,000 metres. And it was a solo front run for the final kilometre, of course. Joe Wigfield doing a great job with the pacemaking through the first 2K, and yeah, great to see the Lithuanian back and moving so strongly at yet another BMC meet. And